Birmingham is the largest UK local authority, so we're about a third larger than the next biggest. We deliver from a lot of services: social care, social housing, refuse collection, planning. Full range of services, and one of the things unusual in the UK compared with the rest of the world is that there's no regional tier of government in England, so there's nothing between the local authority and the national government, so we have a lot of responsibilities. So our turnover is about £3.5 billion per year as a local authority, and we employ 55,000 people, or 40,000 if you exclude teachers. The challenge then is that, in all honesty, we were overall a poorly performing local authority. We were poor at doing things like finance, so for example probably only 60 to 65% of our invoices were paid on time. We had relatively low levels of satisfaction by our customers, so something like 59% of our customers said they were satisfied with the council. That's clearly not acceptable, and we needed to improve that. So we started a process which we branded as business transformation, which was designed to really achieve a significant improvement in services and very large efficiency savings at the same time. The transformation programme really had three goals. One of the defining characteristics of how we do things in Birmingham is that we put measures against everything when it comes to transformation. So we're not just happy saying we're going to get better, we want to say by how much. The three goals for business transformation were, first of all, to get to be in the top percent of all UK local authorities for service delivery, looking at the performance and the quality of our services. Secondly, it was to realise a 15% productivity gain across the organisation. So that equates to saving something like £1 billion over a 10-year period. And third, it was to improve, again, so that we're in the top 10% of all local authorities, staff satisfaction levels. So that it was really looking for a triple win. Better services delivered more cheaply by staff who were more happy working for the organisation. Part of my personal experience is how difficult it is to get the sort of large-scale transformational change going off the ground in an organisation, particularly in the public sector. The public sector is really designed for doing pretty well what it did last year. Perhaps a little bit better, but actually that's really what it's designed to do. And if you start talking about transformational change, it's a different order of magnitude. So one of the things I recognised when I came to Birmingham was that we had to get the right capacity and capability to support the transformation change. So the reason for creating the partnership approach and looking to create almost a network of partnerships with people like SAP, with people like ACL Axon, was we needed to create an organisation that could deliver that capacity to the council. So we created, in the end, what turned out to be a joint venture company with an organisation called Capita. Capita and its partner organisations. Capita is one of the largest UK BPO organisations. But this is a true joint venture. It isn't an outsourcing to Capita. We've created a company called Service Birmingham, which is part owned by the council. 1/3 of it is owned by the council. 2/3 of it is owned by Capita. We have two directors on the board. It works in the private sector, but it delivers to the public sector, and it really does two things. It delivers support for transformation, and it delivers the IT service. So that's why we did it, just to give us the capacity to take forward change. The hurdles are probably what you'd expect them to be. There is no magic wand that says change is going to be easy. So we've had to overcome resistance within the organisation to change. We've had to push hard at the boundaries of some people around what they will find acceptable. We've had to deal with organisational politics. So one of the things that I would stress around Birmingham's transformation is this is not really it's not an IT implementation. It's using IT to enable the organisation to change. Organisational change is quite tough. We are For example, we've changed reporting lines so that people's areas of responsibility have changed. We've done things like through our Customer First programme, we've developed an approach which actually pretty well takes away responsibility for frontline service delivery from departments and gives it to an entirely new entity within the organisation. Now, those sorts of changes are not always going to be welcomed by service areas. They see responsibility being taken away and given to others. So that sort of change has proved problematic. We've also had the technical difficulties that you're always going to have with any IT project. So this isn't. So we've had to deal with a long legacy of underinvestment in IT. So we've had to change our network, we've had to change our desktops, we've had to change our server estate, so an entirely different approach to doing things. All those come with teething problems and you have to see them through.